Yo, 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 what up? Grateful for another maggot-free day above the dirt. Today's Buddhist quick tip is entitled The 100-Foot Pole. So the 100-foot pole comes from an old koan. If you don't know what a koan is, it is a riddle, unanswerable question, a seemingly unanswerable question given to the student from the Zen master in their work together. So the koan doesn't look for a verbal answer. It looks for a physical demonstration of the answer because our lives are not what we intellectualize and spout, but our lives are about our experiences. That the only thing that's really authentic is our direct experience. So you demonstrate the answer to the master rather than verbalize an answer. And that's the point of koan work, to show us how much we intellectualize and how to break attachment to that intellectualizing that keeps us separate from our true experience. So the 100-foot pole, the Zen master would say, how do you step off the top of a 100-foot pole? Let's talk first about what the pole represents. Being stuck at the top of a 100-foot pole represents, on one hand, it could represent fear of moving forward, fear of letting go of something, finding familiarity and complacency in where you are at with something. Now, this could be a problem. This could be facing a fear or reluctance, resistance to facing a fear. This could also be being arrogant in our practice, thinking that we've reached a certain point and we're done, or we don't need to pursue anything further. And the 100-foot pole lesson is really to understand that we can never get stuck at the top of the 100-foot pole. We have to constantly be willing to move forward, to not get stuck there. Some more radical Zen masters would say the 100-foot pole is up your ass because you're just stuck and you can't move. So the 100-foot pole represents our own complacency in where we're at and our resistance to move forward, whether out of arrogance, whether out of just sheer comfortability, out of laziness, or most times out of fear of the unknown. Because to move away from what's comfortable and familiar and we're secure in is difficult. Spoiler alert right now, I'm going to answer the koan, so if you don't want to know the answer. But to answer this koan, the student would stand up, because the master and student are sitting on cushions across from each other. The master would say, how do you step off the 100-foot pole? And immediately the student would stand up and just take one step. No intellectual answer, no spouting teachings or anything. It's an immediate, spontaneous, organic response by the student to just stand up and take that one first step. And the lesson for this in our life is that's all it takes, is that initial start of movement, and then all movement will come from that. So I hope this was helpful. Have a grateful, maggot-free day above the dirt. Peace out.